C&D bonding, green flags out. We're underway.
Kyle Beard looking for his first ever win in the Wild West Shootout, but so is Ross Bales, so is Drake Troutman and Ethan Dotson. Look at the 58 of Garrett Alberson shoot the gap, though, down the back straightaway, Ben. They hit off into turns 3 and 4. Bales slips up, and it's going to be Alberson from 4th, leading lap number 1.
Oh, my goodness. Bales into 2nd, Troutman in 3rd, Dotson 4th, Beard back to 5th as he did not get a good start down the back straightaway. Now Turbo up to 5th. Here comes Bobby Pierce, 3 wide, back there for position 7.
Those drivers are fighting for every position they can get. Alberson trying to put a little more distance between himself and Ross Bales, and man, things got hairy there for the race leader in the 58.
And if you're Alberson, you want to push the issue, but not too hard, and he'll clear Stoltz as Bales had just closed in on him. Bales had cut the lead from 1.4 seconds to 0.7, and Alberson slides up in front of Seth Daniels, throws him down a lap, 10 down, 20 to go, and we're clicking him off in a hurry, 2.5 minutes into this 30-lapper.
And Alberson slips up right there over in turn number 2. That opens up the door for Ross Bales. Bales, though, with nowhere to go. He can't thread the needle between Alberson and the lapped car of Chase Younghans. Instead, he'll stay content riding in line. And as these two drivers, Ben, battle at the back of the field, Ethan Dotson starting to close in on that lead duo as Bales just jumped the cushion on the backstretch.
New Mexico over South Carolina over California. Welcome to the Wild West Shootout. This is one of the many reasons we love it, as there are 3 wide lap cars in front of Alberson. Oh my goodness. As briefly, that could have got really hairy. Alberson's right there. He's put a little distance between himself and Bales. And now Alberson makes it 3 wide through lap traffic. Hang on as Jake Neal almost bounced off the front stretch wall. Big move for Alberson. Hang on to it. How did Bales save it? Jake Neal may draw a Midwest Sheet Metal caution, and he will, DJ.
Oh, and he will draw the caution as he slipped up over the cushion over in turn number 2.
Well, he's back underway. 12 to go here tonight in the desert. And I tell you what, Ethan Dotson maybe didn't get exactly the start he wanted, but he's going to head to the cushion down in turns 1 and 2. Bales into 2nd, Dotson 3rd. Turbo's at 4th, who's at 5th?
Bobby Pierce.
Pierce on the move. He knows
Yes, he
it's
is.
go time. 11 laps to go, and Alberson says, dice it up amongst yourselves. I'm going to drive away from y'all.
He heard us talking about the keys to the race being restarts, and to your point, Ben, he knows exactly how or what he did the other night. You know that was weighing on his mind, and man, he nailed the restart on this one, and now with 10 laps to go, it's a 1.2 second advantage for Garrett Alberson as it's getting dicey for 3rd.
And Turbo and Dotson get together. Pierce goes around both of them. Pierce is up to 3rd from 8th to 3rd. 9 laps to go. Garrett Alberson this time at the line over Ross Bales. The advantage 1.2 seconds. It's another 1.7 seconds back to Bobby Pierce. You got to think Pierce would love to see a Midwest Sheet Metal caution. He may get it as Sam Mars and John Kirby get together. Kirby's going to get off the track, but not before Seth Daniels going to Seth's going to park it down in 1 and 2. A Midwest Sheet Metal caution is going to wave. And just like that, Low Voltage Solutions action's back underway in the desert, and Bales gets a good start, but I tell you what, Alberson an even better start as Pierce goes to 2nd.
Yeah, it's 2 good restarts in a row for Garrett Alberson, who really wants this thing to stay green, I do believe. Side by side for 2nd, coming into your living room, Ross Bales in the AK Race Car 69 and Bobby Pierce in the 32, and that time by at the stripe, it was Pierce by 1/1000th of a second in 2nd position.
Alberson had an 0.8 of a second advantage last time by. He and Pierce will work the low side off of turn number 4. 7 laps to go. The advantage that time by 0.9 of a second. I tell you what, Alberson really good on the bottom, and Pierce it's going to drift out on him out of turn number 2. The white flag flies off turn number 4. One more time around for Garrett Alberson. Pierce in 2nd. Bales is going to have a flat, and that's going to draw the caution as Bales is into the wall in 3 and 4. And we're going to have a 1-lap shootout in the desert as the Midwest Sheet Metal caution flies. Oh my goodness.
Again on the FK Rod Ends instant replay.
It looked like Ross lost the tire. Yeah, you see it take off on him. It was like maybe he lost the tire. The Rio Grande Waste Services start zone, and Alberson brings us back 2 times around the speedway for 10,000 here tonight as Alberson's going to go through the middle of the racetrack. He blocks the slider, and Pierce will fall back about 5 car lengths down the back straightaway. They race back to the white flag for the 2nd time.
It was a good restart for Alberson. It was a good one for Pierce as well. Man, Alberson slipped way high coming off the quarter bend. White flags out. 1 time around. Who's going to win round 4?
Down the back straightaway, Garrett Alberson rockets away from Bobby Pierce off into turns 3 and 4. For the first time in 2025, Garrett Alberson goes to Hoker Trucking victory lane.
Bobby Pierce finishes 2nd. Tyler Erb 3rd. Dustin Sorensen 4th.